what can you say? Tough one to swallow tonight, folks, here at Holloway Field. Detroit City coming away without a point. Losers tonight by score 2-1. However, it was positive in the 55th minute. Kayla Addison with probably the goal of the match, breaks free, gets it into the back of the net, and Detroit City goes up 1-0 at that point. Unfortunately, though, that lead was short-lived. 79th minute of play, Ann Arbor would equalize, and then 3 minutes later, Ann Arbor would take the lead and hold on to the end. 2-1 was the final here at Holloway Field. Needless to say, Detroit City, both teams, to say both teams played hard, it would be an understatement, because Ann Arbor has been playing some great football for the last, the last 3 games, drawing with Midwest United just this past Wednesday, winning against Union FC Macomb last week, and then today coming from behind to pull away and get this victory tonight here at Holloway Field. Disappointment for Detroit City. This is their first division loss since 2023. And the last time that Detroit City lost to AFC Ann Arbor was the first game of the season. That happened back in 2022. So the later part of the year is one thing. Early part of the year, different story for Detroit City. So if you're thinking about that, that's thematic there. There you have it as far as that goes. So what can you say? I mean, tough pill to swallow tonight. Steve, what are your thoughts?
Steve Pauly-Suffolk here. Like I said, I was at the roller derby game. I kept up with the Detroit City FC game on Sports Engine Play, and let me tell you, to quote the band Remember Monday with the UK entry for Eurovision, what the hell happened there? The first half was it was your basic fare. Ann Arbor was keeping the pressure. Calla Wilson was doing really great in the goal. There was some good chance for Detroit City FC. The big breakthrough was in the 55th minute when Kayla Addison, picking up where she left off, onside, dance around the Ann Arbor goaltender to score 1-0. It was a pretty standard fare, and I thought, okay, we got in the bed, but holy cow, 2 headers within 3 minutes apart, and the goaltender wasn't prepared. Hit 2 headers. The goaltender without plate speeder either misjudged the header or something, and they were up 2-1. Detroit tried their darnest for the last 9 minutes plus 5 minutes of extra time to try to get back in, but, oh my God, no avail whatsoever. And Detroit City FC, for the first time in a long time, they didn't lose last year. They tied for you, but hey, they lose their first game of the season 2-1 versus Ann Arbor FC. It's time to forget about it. Tape up, get ready for your home opener against FC Macomb next Saturday during the men's-women's doubleheader. Hey, the men play tomorrow against Birmingham, and things is getting a little interesting in the USLC. So, without no ado, let's go around the city for tonight's hot and heavy action. Here we go. Take it away.
Crowd trying to urge Athletic on, trailing 1-0 in the 88th minute.
And Joe Farrell's a lead blocker of sorts for Momo Jiang.
Outswinger, header, goal! We are all even at 1.
Akinyoti. Blanco. Slight hesitation against Leggett. Chips this one into the box. The header! They score!
when they've taken the lead this season. Overall, since 2017, San Antonio's been very good against the Eastern Conference teams, so it is early to count them out, but the Battery are free-flowing at the moment. Rodriguez, oh, he gets the deflection, and it goes in for Battery's second goal.
Been here for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, 2 successful seasons in Birmingham before coming to the Rowdies.
Holstad! Oh, it's a blast! 1-0, Rhode Island goes on top. Fifth.
Dane Rocha. This free kick opportunity for Colorado Springs. Towards the back post, nodded across goal and in. The captain opens the scoring at home. Matt Mahoney, his first of 2025.
3 of them. Maples steps to the plate, and he keeps Shuttler planted in his spot. It's 1-0 New Mexico United.
Turnover by Vegas. Can Sacramento add another here on this possession? Jamison! Oh, what a strike! Louis Jamison! 3 goals in the half for Sacramento.
A little bit of separation. Now Margarita, 2 defenders in front of him. He somehow gets around both of them. Margarita goes right back at Gaderi again. He has him in a blender. That one crossed in but knocked around. Is now Ping with possession. He gets it off to Flood. Flood, that one sent in. Ryan Flood from distance, and it's 2-0.
All right, Coach David Dwaihy here after a tough 2-1 loss. First loss in league play since 2023 for you girls. What can you say?
Yeah, it's tough. It's a foreign feeling because we haven't felt this way in a while during regular season play. Last year, ending with a loss was a tough pill to swallow as well.
And that pretty much was the same way too. You guys were up early, and then next thing you know, Colorado comes back and ends up winning that match.
Yeah, apparently, that's our formula for losing. But it's tough. Told the women after the game. Sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way. I thought we were a little unfortunate. Their second goal kind of came out of nowhere and was maybe a little fortunate, but credit to Ann Arbor. They had a very good game plan. They executed it well. They've got a lot of quality up and down, and it was their 3rd game, and they played like a team that's got some games under their belt.
They look like they are a strong side, and I mean, this is a side that has beaten Union FC Macomb and drew with Midwest United, one of the top dogs in the Great Lakes Division, and they come in here and now they top the champs.
Yep, absolutely. So, unfortunately, we started with a tricky opponent, but I also mentioned to the women after the game, seasons are they're long, even though it's only 10 games. It's a long stretch, and a lot can happen. And if we get a loss out of the way and we learn from it and grow from it, then maybe in the end it's something that we'll look back on and be grateful for. Obviously, you can go the other way and start to skid, but I think this is a group that's got a lot of mental toughness, a lot of togetherness. The group that came back from last year, we've had our ups and downs, and we'll bounce back, and we've got a great opportunity in a week to play another top opponent in the form of Union Macomb.
Yes, Union Macomb being the it's like a Nationals 2 type deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have. We still have a few of the stronger Nationals players in the area.
A couple of them.
Yeah, so we're very fortunate that we've retained some, but they'll have the rest, and they're very well coached. They're going to have a lot of players who throughout their youth career played together, and they're coming back for the summer team, so they'll be a very formidable opponent.
It's going to be, and are you seeing that this Great Lakes North Division is going to be a tough division this year, even with the additions of Toledo Villa and Union FC Macomb?
Yeah, there will be no easy games, and we also have that in our favor. You look at a team like Ann Arbor that's kind of emerged as the team at the top of the table right now. Every game in front of them is going to be tough. So you hope that your opponents, the right opponent at the right time, will drop points, and then you hope you can get some results and climb your way up. But it will definitely be there's a lot of parity in this division, and there will definitely be a battle till the end.
A lot different than it was last year. so to speak, when you think about the teams like Ann Arbor, who were relegated, or I wouldn't say relegated to the bottom, but Ann Arbor, Flint struggling last year. I mean that really helped. Kalamazoo, I mean they were right there towards the end, and always Midwest United. Totally different division this year with the two new teams. Obviously, you have the four stalwarts in Kalamazoo, Midwest, Ann Arbor. Is this going to be a tough haul?
Yeah, for sure. But I think that's kind of how we want it. These players come in, and the college players in particular, they want high-level opposition. Their coaches want them to play at a really good level, and if you're still standing at the end and you got a chance, then you've done something well, because it's very easy to fall off with every game being tough and every opponent being capable. So we'll do our best to get back on the saddle and fight our way back toward where we were able to sit last year. But it will very much be a challenge, and a challenge we'll relish. I always say, like with the women, if it ain't rough, it ain't right. You need a little bit of adversity to stay honest and to stay humble and to stay on course. So we got a nice shot of humility tonight, and we'll use it to strengthen ourselves for the next couple games.
Yep. And next week, a big one: Union SC Macomb. It's a doubleheader. This is the second game of the doubleheader that will be coming up. Please stay after the big game against Charleston Battery for this one. I implore you. I mean, these girls, there's a reason why they were champions last year, and they're alpha dogs in this division. And and this guy right here, he's and his staff, they're right behind them 100% of the way, and they got a good thing going. I implore you, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet for that game, make sure you get your tickets. SeatGeek.com, Detroit City Club store downtown at Capitol Park as well. They'll have tickets available. Big doubleheader game coming up this Saturday night down at Keyworth Stadium. These guys have the nightcap. The men start at 4 o'clock. So, Dave, always a pleasure.
Likewise. Thanks for the support and for all the coverage.
Oh, thank you so much for the play out there. Great, strong effort as always tonight. And we'll see you folks out at Keyworth Stadium on Saturday for the doubleheader. Until then, folks, keep your feet in the ground. Keep reaching for the galaxy.